If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here to share with you guys the second installment or the second month of the collab that I am doing with Natasha. Natasha is Polite Creations here on YouTube. I'll link all the information below for her YouTube channel and Instagram, as well as the first collab that we did together on Craft Your Stash. It's a monthly collab we're doing to challenge each other to use our stash, and then every month we'll be giving it away. Either it away or something away. So the first month we did that awesome roller skate that I absolutely love. And so that was just a challenge of just us introducing the collab, and then we swapped each other's items that we made. So the remaining months will be for you guys. So this month, as we stated in the previous video, what our next month will be, it was using MINTAY paper, and then we were going to be doing embellishments. So we both have a love for MINTAY papers, pretty shabbier papers and things like that. And I hadn't realized how much I really love MINTAY. So one, this collaboration was hard to narrow down, just for the simple fact of the paper that I wanted to use, or had to use, or needed to use, all of the above. Because the challenge was to challenge. Some of the paper I had left over from other stuff that I had done and I felt comfortable with. So I was like, oh yeah, I can just use that paper and make something. But that's not really a challenge. I wanted to break into the paper that I thought was hard to use. And Natasha pushed me because I definitely was going to use Happy Place, honey. I had Happy Place, or, you know, the other paper just laid out like, oh, I can use any of these three. I am good to go. But she wasn't having it. And that was the goal. She's like, I feel like, this is Natasha. If you watch her videos, you'll hear her video voice. It's like so nice and so sweet and so angelic, but that's really not the case. No, I'm just kidding. She's a sweet lady, sweet girl. But she's like, I feel like that you using any of those papers is not pushing yourself. She's like, I feel like you should use that one. And I feel like, I was like, girl, your feelings, for real. Get out of your feelings, for real, for real. But I'm glad she did it. It pushed me. We can all grow. We can all learn. No one is a guru. No one is at the top of the top of the top. Everybody can still learn, and I am still learning. So without further ado, let me show you the honorable mentions, okay? Hold on. First of all, I love chipboard pieces. Like, sometimes I just buy, I don't like the whole collection, or it doesn't speak to me. I'll just buy like the chip pieces, the chippies. So this is Harmony. So I got the chippies for that. I've used so much of it. These are good for embellishment. So we have Harmony that we had to work with. We have Precious Moments. I have that in the 12 by 12. We have Wanderlust. So pretty. I think I used this maybe once, but I have 2 6 by 6s and the 12 by 12. We have Forever Young. I've purchased this twice already. I have some chipper pieces a little bit left over from that, but I love Forever Young. Let's see. What I wanted to use, Happy Place, which this is like a collection of morsels. I had enough to do it, but I did a bunch of projects in these, and I absolutely love this. I'll put some of the projects that I did down below in the description box. So I have Happy Place in 2 leftover bits of 12 by 12, 2 leftover bits of chippies, and then 1 complete 6 by 6, because I totally could have rocked that. But Natasha was like, no, I feel like. And then I have Winterland, sorry. And I definitely could have did this. I did a pocket letter. I did some projects in this. I did some embellishments. I was like, yeah, I could do Christmas. Yes. She was like, I feel like. So I was like, okay. And then we have Dear Diary. I used this in a couple. I wasn't really feeling to do it for this one. So it could have been a contender. I also have Bloomville, which I don't know why I picked up because I only have the 6 by 6 pad. I don't know why I got this, to be honest. It's not really speaking, but there's that. And then Tiny Miracle, which I used in another project. I can't remember, but I know I had the 12 by 12 of this. So which one did I choose? This is the one. None of the above. I chose apple season. Like, why? Oh my eye, why did I pick up this paper, girl? And then I had the nerve to get the 12 by 12, the 6 by 6, and the chippies. You know, like, yeah, I'm gonna rock this. I mean, it's very pretty papers, but yeah, it was just hard to see what I was seeing. I don't know. I don't know. It's very, very gorgeous, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I chose because this is the one that was going to push me the hardest. And let me tell you, when I tell you I utilize this paper, I utilize the paper. So, that's all for that. We had to make a set of embellishments. We had to make 3 sets of 4 embellishments, so 12 embellishments, 3 different ones, and package it up in a cool packaging and send it on its way. So one of you guys will receive this project, one of our projects, but you have to be a subscriber to both of our channels. You have to like and comment on both of these videos, and we do check. You could be international or United States. That's why we make the projects kind of small, so if we have to ship internationally, we will. Otherwise, if it's better, international can get credits to our shop. So our shops, both of our shops. So without further ado, let me show you what I did. Ta-da! Yes, honey, she did that. Oh, yeah. I'm so proud of me pushing myself. I'm so proud of what I made. And hunty, if I could keep this, I would, but I'm not making another one. And I told you guys I would give it to you. So here it goes. So what I did was pull off from the paper, literally. All of these are fussy cut. This is a chip piece, but every single one of these items are fussy cut, honey, with some scissors, with my favorite scissors. These are my favorite fussy cutting scissors. I've purchased them my 3rd time purchasing them. Cheryl and Audrey, if you know them, So Good All in Gems Out, they keep stealing my scissors, but that's okay. This one has a tracer on it, so I know where they go from this point on. They're going to get me for that one. But yeah, I did some stuff to this, guys. I used my shimmer spray. I hope you guys can see the shimmer on here on the base. I used an SVG file to cut out a barn to bring out like the farmhouse. It was between that and the scale. The scale wasn't working, so I did the farmhouse barn, and I did pull one sheet of paper, this sheet from Prima's Rose Quartz. I hated to cut into the 6x6s because they make good traveler notebook things, but I needed this wood barn. It needed to be in there. So I did that with the back, and then I used the paper for the top layer. And then I added some Alina little flat back pearls. I did some foiling, guys. So all that on there is foiling. All these little highlights that you see, I did some foiling. And did I mention that I fussy cut all of these items out by hand with my scissors? Did I say that? Because I can't remember. I might have mentioned that I fussy cut all of that out. Pop that up on chipboard and put another little pearl. I got some little happy string behind here. And that's that. So, like I said, I wanted it to be pulling from the paper, this farmhouse vibe. It said Friendsgiving. I thought that was perfect to give to the recipient to put on there. And then on the side, so it's a box. And I cut out from the 6x6 pad the other pattern paper. I love this sweater, and I love this what is this called? This floral pattern here. I thought it was super cute. So I did some stitching all around the sides on all of them and one at the bottom to match. So all you need to do is, you can use this as a home decor, because yes, it stands, girl. It stands. Just put that up when you get done with the embellishments. Put that up. Say, hey, this one Scrap the World. And she fussy cut all these little items out. So I'm just saying, I'm a little excited about that. So getting on with this video, because I can chat to myself, to you guys all day. I'm going to get this open. It just pulls out like that. And so this is, it's not tightly wrapped, but it'll be a little tag right here, and it's not closed all the way, but that's how it would look for the presentation, just like that. And so I added a piece to the bottom. And see, this is kind of the seam that I absolutely loved. And then I did some stitching down there. And so this wraps up, and I didn't seal it, but I did want to leave that on there so I can know to put it back on there later. And for my 3 sets of embellishments, 3 sets of 4, I have it wrapped in some polka dot plastic paper. And so I did a take on an apple crate. So these are actually dimensional. You see that? Dimensional boxes, and they're 2 crates on here. Yeah, but you can't tell because I've covered it up with apples. But there's a base layer, and then there's 2 crates, and then the apples are kind of all fussy cut. I already did out of the 12 by 12. I fussy cut all these little apples. It's 3 layers, and then I have some gold string behind here. I cut out the these are the sentiments from the chippies, and then I foiled the insides of the apples as well and put a little dot, and then there's some dots down here on the bottom of the crate. So that turned out super cute. So it's like a crate of apples. So that's what my goal of that to look like, pulling from the farmhouse. And the next set I have are the barn doors. This is my favorite, I think. I love how this one came out. Again, I fussy cut all of these out of the paper because there weren't any, I didn't get an embellishment pack. And the chippies were just that. They were chippies and they were too big. So I had to fussy cut out the flowers out the 6x6 and put those on here. I got some more of the chippies for the sentiments. And then this time I used some white thread. I layered, this is an SVG file. I added some flat back pearls from Alina Crafts store. And then I layered some of that blue sweater paper that I cut out on the 6x6, this one. I layered it from the 12 by 12, so it looks a little bit muted, a little more portrait style for the inside of the barn door. And that's what that says. And they are all on adhesive on the back of all of these, so they could be used right away as an embellishment. And then for my last set of 4, I made some trucks. And oh my gosh, these are so stinking adorable. That's how they look on the back. Get up there, what you're supposed to be. Just like that, so they can put it on the bag topper or something. And I cut all of these out from, this one is actually from the back of the cover sheet of the chipboard piece. So this says Autumn Skies and Apple Pies. This is an SV file that I created. And it's a truck, and it has the little dog kind of like in the back. I know the ratio is a little different, but I really want the dog to pull out, and it has a little apple there. I cut some wheels out, and then I added a flat back pearl. There's an acetate window in there, and then some gold trim on the inside there to just give it a little bit of extra. So I think that turned out super, super cute. Really, really cute. And there's a tiny little pearl there. Adorable. And they all are typically basically the same. So this is that one. Super adorable. And this is that one. So cute. And then the final one here. Adorable. So I have to put them in there like that so they can fit in the box. But that's the second set of the 4. So there's your 12 embellishments and then your packing element. So I do hope you guys play along. If you didn't do the first collab with us together, do this one. This is just using one of the paper stacks that you haven't broke into or you're reluctant to break into. Make a set of 12, make a set of embellishments, 12, how many ever you want, and send it off to somebody, package it up real cute and let it go. That way you're using your stash. You're crushing your stash. You're crafting your stash. Making this quick for the next month, we will be concentrating on, again, something that's pushing us to challenge ourselves. We'll be concentrating on spring/Mother's Day theme, but we'll be using layers. So that would include not stacked layers like this, you know, this kind of thing, more like stenciling, dies, stamping, hot foiling, that kind of thing, where you have to like create one flower, but it requires multiple different things to make the flower. So as an example, nope, I don't have an example. I'll have to wait for that. But it's basically just layers. So if you have like some of those dies that you can stencil on, then you can stamp, then you can distress, then you can die cut it, or you can foil it, and then it becomes a flower. I love those. I love watching those videos, but I've never done one. So that'll be quite interesting. So we're going to use the Mother's Day theme, spring theme to make layers using all of those types of products. And we'll see you guys on the next collab for the next month, month number 3. And like this video, don't forget to head over to Natasha's channel, like and watch her video, and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think to be eligible to win this loveliness, or her loveliness, in the next collab video. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.